Rockstar just opened pre-orders for GTA 6 at $80 a pop, dropped over 50 new screenshots, and quietly confirmed something nobody saw coming. There is no GTA Online at launch. This is a single-player game. That's it. No multiplayer, no online lobbies. Just you, Vice City, and the most ambitious open world ever built. And it's coming on November 19th. So before you throw your wallet at Rockstar, this is absolutely everything we know about Grand Theft Auto 6. Every confirmed feature, every leaked detail, and every insane upgrade that's about to make GTA 5 look like a mobile game. Let's start with the two people you're actually playing as. Jason Duval is ex-military, covered in tattoos, and built like a refrigerator with anger issues. He grew up around criminals, joined the army as a teenager, came home, and went right back to the life he tried to leave. At the start of the game, he's living in the Leonida Keys doing grunt work for a local drug runner named Brian, collecting rent, shaking down shop owners, the usual Tuesday in Florida. Lucia Caminos is his other half, and she might be even more dangerous. Born in Liberty City, trained to fight by her father before she could probably spell the word punch, she ended up in prison after protecting her family. The game literally opens with her walking out of Leonida Penitentiary with an ankle monitor strapped to her leg, and that ankle monitor stays on for a long time. Rockstar is most likely using it as a gameplay mechanic to restrict where Lucia can go on the map early on, the same trick they pulled with the bounty system in Red Dead 2. Now here's what makes this duo different from anything Rockstar has done before. The game actually tracks how well Jason and Lucia get along. Make good decisions and their bond strengthens, make stupid ones and it creates tension. It's basically the honor system from Red Dead 2, except instead of impressing strangers, you're trying not to wreck your relationship. Given that Rockstar described their story as a modern Bonnie and Clyde, expect things to get messy fast. These two don't operate alone. Brian Heater is Jason's landlord and boss, an old-school drug smuggler from the golden age of trafficking in the Keys. He's been married 3 times, runs his entire operation out of a boatyard, and Rockstar says he moves like a great white shark when crossed. So yeah, don't cross Brian. Then there's Cal Hampton, Jason's best friend, a conspiracy theorist who genuinely believes birds flying in formation are government drones. He spends his nights monitoring Coast Guard radios and snooping on encrypted channels with a few beers and some private browser tabs open. We've all got a friend like Cal, we just don't usually admit it. On the Vice City side, you've got Booby Ike, a living legend who built an empire from nothing. He owns a strip club called the Jack of Hearts, a nightclub, and a recording studio. His business partner is Draquan Priest, a former street dealer who always dreamed of making it in music. Together they run Only Raw Records and manage a rap duo called Real Dimes. 2 childhood friends named Bay Lux and Roxy, who had one viral hit 5 years ago and are praying for a second. For the big jobs, there's Raul Batista, experienced bank robber, confident to the point of reckless. Every heist he plans gets more dangerous than the last. He's your ticket to the scores that either make you rich or get you killed. Now the world itself. Leonida is Rockstar's version of Florida, and the map is roughly twice the size of GTA 5's Los Santos and Blaine County combined. Built on Rockstar's new Rage 9 engine, this thing is running on a level of detail and simulation that no open world has touched before. 6 confirmed regions, each one completely different. Vice City is the main hub, Rockstar's take on Miami, flashy nightclubs, Art Deco hotels, beaches crawling with influencers filming content for their 4 followers. The Leonida Keys sit at the bottom of the map, a tropical island chain where Jason starts the game. Think tiki bars, neon signs, and people on mobility scooters who have seen things. The Grass Rivers are Rockstar's version of the Everglades, and they're calling it the crown jewel of Leonida. Massive swamps, alligators lurking under every surface, an airboat racing through gator-infested waters. Rockstar says the human inhabitants might be just as dangerous as the alligators, which is about the most Florida sentence ever written. Port Gellhorn is the Forgotten Coast, a washed-up tourist town full of cheap motels, shut-down attractions, and fences where you sell stolen goods. It's basically GTA's version of Thieves' Landing from Red Dead. Ambrosia sits in the center of the map, a small industrial town dominated by a sugar refinery and a biker gang that controls everything else. And up north, Mount Caliga is the national park, remote, wild, full of hiking trails, waterfalls, caves, and people Rockstar describes as hillbilly mystics and paranoid radicals. So, a normal day in rural America. Here's where GTA 6 really separates itself from everything that came before. The weapon system has been completely overhauled, and you can't carry an entire armory in your pants anymore. You get a primary weapon, a sidearm, a melee weapon, a throwable, a tool, and a bag. Everything else stays in the trunk of your car. Yes, like the horse saddlebag system from Red Dead 2, except now it's a Lamborghini trunk. Combat has been rebuilt from the ground up. You can lean your entire body out of a car window to shoot in full 360 degrees, a massive upgrade from GTA 5 where your character barely stuck an arm out. Melee combat has grappling moves now. Jason is shown slamming enemies into car doors, Lucia throws kicks that look like they'd send someone into next week, and you can pick up and carry bodies, which points to an actual stealth system where hiding enemies matters. Both characters have special abilities. Jason gets a slow-motion targeting system borrowed straight from Deadeye and Red Dead 2. Lucia's ability appears to be hacking-based, which fits her character perfectly. During robberies, you can give your partner commands, tell them to take cover, fall back, heal you, or even surrender. You can threaten hostages, and if you handle them right, they're less likely to call the cops. And that brings us to the cops. The police system has been completely rebuilt, and this might be the single biggest change in the entire game. Cops no longer magically know where you are, they work from witnesses. If someone sees you commit a crime, they report what you look like, what car you're driving, and what weapons you had. Break line of sight and they actually lose you. Change your clothes and swap cars and your wanted level drops. That has literally never worked in a GTA game before, and every single one of us has tried it. Security cameras are a factor too. If a camera catches your face during a robbery, that data follows you. Over 10 confirmed ambush points exist on the map where cops can set up traps and wait for you to drive into them. Different crimes trigger different responses. City cops handle petty stuff, county sheriffs cover the rural zones, and specialized task forces show up for the serious crimes. And if you cause enough trouble at one location, you actually get banned from going back. The police remember repeat offenders now, so maybe don't rob the same gas station 14 times. The amount of stuff you can do outside of missions is borderline absurd. Confirmed activities include fishing, scuba diving, cage fighting, golf, mini-golf, jet skiing, kayaking, hunting, airboat racing, dirt biking, street races, basketball, tennis, pool, bowling, working out at the gym, which actually changes your character's body, and underground fight clubs where Lucia can earn cash on the side. Hair and facial hair grow over time, just like Red Dead 2. Your body physically changes based on what you eat and how much you exercise. Clothing stretches and sits differently depending on your build. Over 700 stores across the map can be entered. Malls are fully explorable with working shops inside. The game has its own social media platform where NPCs post videos, and if someone records you doing something insane, you can go viral inside the game world. Rockstar built an entire fake internet just so digital strangers can judge your crimes. That's commitment. Now the stuff that just dropped. Pre-orders went live on June 25th. Standard Edition is $80, Ultimate Edition is $100 and gives you premium vehicles like the 95 Grotti Cheetah, a Dinka Enduro motorcycle, personalized pistols for both Jason and Lucia, exclusive outfits, and access to Ride Out Customs, a full vehicle customization shop. Everyone who pre-orders gets the vintage Vice City pack, which includes a classic 55 Vapid Stanier sedan, a personal garage near Ocean Beach, throwback outfits for both characters, and a weapon pattern inspired by Tommy Vercetti's iconic Hawaiian shirt from the original Vice City. That's a deep cut, and the OG fans will absolutely lose it. The biggest surprise? Rockstar confirmed GTA 6 launches as a single-player experience only. No GTA Online at launch, no multiplayer whatsoever on day one. Considering GTA Online has generated billions in revenue, this is a bold move. It tells you Rockstar is betting everything on the story being strong enough to stand alone. A new version of GTA Online will almost certainly come later. It did with GTA 5 and Red Dead 2. But for launch, it's just Jason, Lucia, and the craziest version of Florida ever built. One more thing that's got people talking, there's no disc. The physical edition ships with a download code in the box, not a Blu-ray. Preloading starts November 12th, a full week before launch. And this is the first Grand Theft Auto made without co-founder Dan Houser, who left Rockstar in 2020, with Sam Houser still at the helm. Whether that changes the writing and tone is something we'll find out on November 19th. It's also worth remembering that a huge chunk of what we know traces back to the massive September 2022 leak, which remains one of the biggest breaches in gaming history and confirmed a lot of what Rockstar has since shown officially. That release date, November 19th, has survived 2 delays and is now locked in. Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick has said publicly that there will be no further delays, and insiders have backed that up. Trailer 2 alone pulled 475 million views across all platforms in 24 hours, the biggest video launch in history. And a third trailer is expected any day now as Rockstar ramps up its summer marketing blitz. GTA 6 isn't just the most anticipated game in history, it might be the most anticipated piece of entertainment, period. And in 5 months, we finally get to play it. If you want to stay locked in on every new detail, trailer breakdown, and update between now and November 19th, subscribe. We're covering everything. I'll see you in Vice City.